be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo! You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo! Styling and profiling. Woo! Showtime.
Welcome to Defend the Hustle. Buffalo always keeps it a buck.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is gonna agree with me before they agree with you.
Lock in, because Buffalo is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Go ahead and
right here, right now.
You go ahead.
subscribe and share now.
Welcome back to the channel, Defend the Hustle. Tonight, our special guest, and he don't need no introduction to everybody that been supporting the show. We have Mess Hall Diggs. I'm going to get around to letting him tell us what he wants us to know and introduce himself as well. Middleman, go ahead and introduce yourself. Is my mic loud?
It's good. Hello, I'm the middleman picker, straight out of Florida. I'm part-time reseller, full-time truck driver, and a full-time husband. So hello to everybody. Thank y'all for coming out.
All right. Mess Hall Diggs.
It's my goal.
Yes, sir.
Woo! Hey, Defend the Hustle fam, what's happening? Long time no see. Your boy's been AWOL sick call. Trying to get my little beans up, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, reseller, retired Army dude, entrepreneur, hustler, restaurant owner, teacher of culinary artistry, dad, husband. I mean, I do it all, man. I do it all. It's nice to see everybody. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate the love. Glass City, all love. Hope you're doing well.
All right, and for everyone that don't know me, I am Buffalo Picker. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I got a lag going on over here. Go ahead.
You on an AT&T over there or something, man? What?
No, this Elon Musk satellite, man. It ain't what it cut out to be.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay, so I am Buffalo Picker. I am also part-time reseller, full-time federal employee, and also retired military, like my comrade Mess Hall Diggs, and military service as well as the middleman. So tonight we're gonna get into the highs and lows of starting your own business. We're gonna get into the return policy for e-commerce, no matter what platform you sell on. Once we get into the 411 reseller news, I'm going to play a couple clips and basically let you all see why it's so hard to fight these returns in certain cases. So, we're going to go ahead and get into it. And also we're going to do some giveaways. That hasn't changed. I know I'm overdue with Mess Hall Diggs. Mess Hall, if y'all remember, he won the squash melon giveaway probably a month ago or so, and I still ain't shipped that thing out, but I got to get it out, and I'm gonna throw in some more goodies in there as well, so I can make up for being tardy. So let me give a shout out to the chat, and then we're going to get into it. I want to give a shout out to Gulf Coast Picker. Gulf Coast was on the show as a special guest last week. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the support. Shout out Jennifer Hayes for what you do for the channel for its moderating and getting rid of the trolls. I want to give a shout out to All in One Package. Everyone know that's Miss Buffalo. See who else we got in here. Oh, Lone Shaw Picker. What's going on, Lone Shaw? I got the show going back, man. I appreciate your support. And for everybody that don't know, I kind of get this guy his flowers every time we get this show going because if it wasn't for Long Sharp Picker, I would have never met this community. And he pretty much started directing people to my show when I only had about 6 or 7 people coming out to the live. So I want to give a shout out to Long Sharp, and I appreciate you, OG, Triple OG. Want to give a shout out to Florida Girl. Everybody know that's the middleman wife, Sandy Brown. Appreciate you coming out. Glamorous Closet, appreciate you for everything you do for the show. What's going on, Jawhead Entrepreneur? Appreciate you coming out, brother. See what else we got in here. Oh, Marie, how you doing, Marie? Appreciate you all your support over the years for the show. What else we got in here? Did I miss anybody, y'all?
No. He meant land shark picker.
Maggie Doodle.
Oh, what I called him?
Long shark.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, man. He know what I meant.
Gotta watch out for the long sharks.
LSP. I normally refer to him as LSP, but yeah, appreciate you, Long Shark. I mean, Land Shark. I'm tripping. Been a long day, brother. Been a long day. Maggie Doodles, appreciate you coming out. Thank you for supporting the channel. But yeah, I appreciate you pointing that out, man, because definitely didn't mean to mess his name up because he knew who I was talking about, though. He definitely kind of put me on the map with advertising and letting people know about my show. And I appreciate him for that. I'm trying to get this wheel up while I was going there. That's probably why I'm messing his name up, too. I'm trying to get this wheel up. I worked on it all weekend, and every time I go back in here to open it, seems like I can't open it. Some craziness going on. But yeah, let's get into it. Tonight, I have a few giveaways I'm going to do, and then I got a couple of examples I'm going to show you on how I fight the scammers and the returns and stuff like that with other platforms that I sell on. And we're going to, again, show a video about a couple of scams and why it's so hard for us to fight some of these returns with the platforms. And we're going to get into the first topic, talking point tonight. We're going to talk about the highs and lows of starting your own business. And I'm going to take everybody down and start this video right quick.
Starting your own business. Now, most of the people I have talked to that run and operate their own business, where they are the boss, when I say, hey, give us a nugget, give us some advice on starting a business, most of them say, don't do it. Now, why do you think that is? Now, Steve Windsor once said, you can't have success without starting with suck. And that's the truth. Having your own business, starting your own business, it's going to suck. It's supposed to suck. It's going to be hard. It's a grind. It's mentally challenging. It's stressful. You're going to work harder than you ever have your whole life to have something that's your own. So make sure you understand that first. Very rare there's overnight successes in here. Very rare. There are outliers. But it's going to suck. So prepare yourself for that.
All right. We just got lectured by the professor, baby. Hey, that was in classroom university lecture by Professor Mess Hall Diggs, baby.
That's a good looking dude right there, boy. I tell you what.
With that first sergeant Mess Hall Diggs.
Yeah, man. I had to sneak that in on you, brother.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
So I just want to let you know I can steal all your stuff, man. Put it on here.
Hey, that's what. Hey, once you put it online, that's for everybody to use. You know what I'm saying? It's for everybody.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir. So let's get into it, man. And if you all in the chat have any questions or any comment you want to add to the discussion, go ahead and do that, and we'll try to highlight it and keep it moving. So we're gonna go ahead and go to our guest, Mess Hall. You can go ahead and since I highlighted you and pretty much went over and plagiarized your Instagram channel, you can go ahead and kick it off.
Well, first of all, I want to say hi to everybody. It's crazy because I want to say I first did your show like what 3 years ago, almost.
Yeah.
Like the original time I was a guest, first ever time, like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I recognize some of the same people that are still here riding with us, man. That's first of all, that's amazing to me. I mean, that's amazing. That just shows how strong the community is and the relationships we've, developed over the years. Everyone's still kind of riding with the Fend the Hustle, and it's beautiful, man. And like that's what it takes, I think, in the beginning, because when you set out to do your own thing and do something that's I call reselling, or even what I do, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to set off and do, and a lot of people are gonna look at you crazy, like you're gonna go do what now? And for most people, it's not a very lucrative business. It's not very lucrative. It can be, right? The top 1% making really good money.
Right.
But your average reseller isn't bringing in all $100,000 a month, all this big time money. I mean, it's enough money to live a decent life. So you really have to have some sort of love for what you're about to embark on. There has to be some kind of love for it. Like I always used to say, when I'm going thrifting anyway. I've been going to thrift stores since I was 4 years old. Came up very humble beginnings. I mean, that's where I met a lot of the more interesting people that in my childhood, the flea markets, the thrift stores. I'm gonna be doing it anyway, so might as well try to make a few dollars on the side when I'm in there. So that's probably number one. And in my business I'm in now, the restaurant business, it's not a business you get into because you want to get rich. It's just not. It's just not. You can make a decent living at it if you're really, really good, but the margins in the restaurant business are smaller than they are on eBay. I mean, they're smaller. I make way more money on eBay than I do running a restaurant, to be honest with you. So you have to have some sort of love for it when you start off. And that's what people understand is like, it's like I said in the video, like it's going to suck, man. It sucks to run your own business. It really does suck at first. But the rewards as time goes by start to outweigh those hardships you faced in the beginning. And everyone should be able to relate to that. No matter what business you're in, you start off on your own journey, doing your own thing. You start reselling full time or whatever it is. It's not fun at first. It takes a lot of work, man. And the best thing about it is the harder you work, the better it is. I know Buffalo, Middleman. I mean, Buff's one of the hardest working dudes in the business I know. I mean, I see him all the time. I talk to him all. I mean, that dude, that's a grinder, right? So it takes a certain kind of like you got grinders, hustlers, go-getters, entrepreneur mindset people, cloud chasers, dream chasers, and then you got normal people, right? So you got normal people over here, and then us crazy folks on the other side trying to do something that's out of the normal. So understand that going into it, what you're trying to do isn't normal. Not everybody can do it. Not everybody's built to do what we do. And the journey's tough, and you have to understand that you have to understand at the beginning, it's going to be hard. You're going to work more than you ever have before. So just prepare yourself for that journey, man.
Right. You got anything, your highs and lows you want to add, Middleman?
For me, the highs, some of the highs or pros will be the people that you meet while you're doing this journey. I would have never met Buff I've never met Mess Hall, I've never met Glass City, and a lot of the good people that's in the chat without this journey. Also, I would say that uh, the money is out there for reseller, but what a lot of these YouTubers and Instagram people show that it's a get rich quick scheme, and it's not. It's a lot of work in this. Um, if you're eBay seller, you know there's a lot of work in the used markets because you have to clean your items. You have to sometimes you got to measure your items. And this just to go find these items, the places you got to look at. As a Amazon and Walmart seller, you have to get in these stores, and then this aspect of you want to be a FBM or fulfilled by merchant or FBA fulfilled by Amazon, and Walmart got their own version of that too. If you decide to be a fulfilled by merchant, which is you going to do the packing, the shipping, the customer service, pretty much, it's a lot of work. And during the holiday season, if you got the time, you're going to be spending a lot of time packing and shipping and things like that, which is good because that means that your items are selling. The cons is if you do this as part time like myself, you're trying to find the time. Well, like all three of us, we do it part time. But Buff do his like his full time. I don't know where he find the hours at the time at, but for me, the time with my family and reselling, you got to make the time, but it's rewarding at the end, But you got to stay positive. You got to know there's work behind it. You got to be willing to put the work in. Take a special type of person to want to do this as a full time, and you really have to know what you're doing. When you're doing it full time, your errors, your margins of errors is more smaller because you don't have that extra income coming in. So I say if I was to do it again, I'd do it 100 times again because I love reselling. This was something that I was gonna I want eventually stop working and working for myself because I have my own business. I have an LLC, and this is what I want to do.
Can I throw a question in there for you real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest thing I see is when and I see this now in the restaurant business is when times get tough, people quit, man. Like they give up. Yeah. So and that relates to reselling too. There's gonna be times where things slow down or you're not selling it. So when those times come, instead of quitting, like what keeps you charging ahead, knowing that hey, if I just put in a little bit more work, I can turn this thing around? What gives you that confidence to know that you can turn this thing around if it starts going south?
The sales. For me, it's the sales. Don't get me wrong. It's times I'll be like, I don't know, it's getting overwhelming, and I take a break. Not far as I take a break and just stop completely because if you got a lot of items on these marketplaces, like I got almost 1,100 items on eBay and another 1,000 items on Amazon and 1,000 items on Walmart, and you got 2 storage lockers and shed and rooms full of stuff. What motivates me is the profit is behind it. And every time that I think that it's not working, I get a good sale. You know what I mean? And then it taps me back in. And also, I have my wife doing it with me, so she's more of a motivation to it. Because if she's having an outstanding day on reselling, it motivates me when I start looking at her numbers. We're like, oh, okay, well, Great for you. That's great. And she motivates me also by she do all the stuff around the home. Then she also carves out time to list all her items. She got far more items than I do listed online. So she's a motivation to me also.
So you think patience, just being patient and knowing that the profit's coming is key, right?
Yeah, you got to be patient. If you don't have any patience, reselling it for you.
Right.
It's just not for you. But you got to have patience because it's just like walking in the store, right? Walmart is a big reseller themselves. You can literally walk in their store and they hope that you will purchase the items that's on their shelves. It's like being online. That's how we are. We put the items out there. Hopefully, you'll come to that particular website and purchase the item that we have. So it's if you're not patient, if you're not gonna be willing to be patient, and knowing that the customer is who dictates everything, then you might not want to be on reseller.
Love it.
Let me jump in, man, and I know I'm pausing in and out because of my internet service tonight. Because every time you all was speaking, probably like every 15 minutes, I couldn't hear y'all. So I got a lot of people watching over in Instagram. I'm gonna do a giveaway, but the only way you're gonna be able to win the giveaway, you got to come into the YouTube live in order to participate because I'm running a wheel and I can't see your numbers. I mean, I can't put you on the wheel if I don't know you in the room. So, and it's too many people over there on Instagram watching the show. So if you could come to the Buffalo Picker live on YouTube if you want to try to win one of the giveaways. Did I pause, y'all?
Yeah,
I did.
You good? Can I show you? Okay. Can I show you my giveaway for the night?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Are you for real?
Yeah.
Man, come on. Hey, bro,
I need that one, bro.
Hey, I got a CM Punk down here that I was gonna show for how you protect yourself, your property from scammers. But I didn't plan on giving it away.
Oh, you got the same one?
I'm not giving it away.
I didn't
know, sir.
No.
Man, I think I got one of those.
I got more of them. That's
okay.
I got more of them. I'm doing this because this right here on Amazon is $100 item.
Yes.
70, so this one right here has a couple of scrapes on it.
Right.
But it's still sealed and new.
Shout out to Hollywood Reseller and My Beaver Unit. Thank y'all for coming out.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so hopefully I can get my message across without too many pauses. But I agree with what you all are saying about, the highs and lows of this business and meeting people that got the same mindset is definitely a high for me. Meeting people from different places that, like you said, if it wasn't for the resale game, we probably would have never crossed paths. One thing you got to remember with anything, whatever business you open, you're not going to jump in there and jump into a get rich quick. Some people start a business and they don't even see profits until 3 years in. So one thing I know with me, when I jumped into the business, I was operating off of bad information. Now I did get some good information as well, but when it came to the actual money game, I was misled. I'm just going to leave it like that. But what I have learned over time is that for a reseller is you got to operate off of, just like any other business, you got to operate off of the bank money. operate off of your money. Your money, you want to put that money up and use that money as collateral to get the bank money so that you can use the bank money to spend and make profits and put that money back into your bank account while you using the bank money. So that's the part of the business that a lot of resellers don't talk about, and some of them just flat out don't know. I mean, I could tell you for me, a year and a half in the business, and I didn't know. All I was doing was making money, flipping money, making money, flipping money, making money, flipping money. And yeah, it got me a boatload of products. But at the end of the day, when I go back to look at how much capital I got sitting in the bank, it didn't compare to the amount of products that I had. So once I learned the difference, then things start changing for me. So if you're a new reseller out there and you hear all these resellers on YouTube telling you about they made this amount of money, and when you make your money, go back and flip your money. No, when you make your money, if you want to flip your money, you take half of that money, put it in the bank, and then you flip the other half, and then use that half in the bank as collateral to get the bank to loan you money, and then you start flipping the bank money and paying those small payments off or large payments, whatever way you want to handle that, so that you can get more money. That's the win-win situation in the resale game. It's nothing different than what rich businessmen do. They get businesses and more businesses off of their credit, not off of their own physical money. So yeah, I should have known this before I got into business, but I was just like any other new reseller, was that I was getting the information, I was getting thrilled with the flip, and I was just flipping products and money. So now that I got smarter, I'm not doing that anymore. And so for you, if you're a new reseller, you getting started in this resale game, that's the move you want to make. If you got $2,000, only put $1,000 in your resale, take the other 1,000, put it in the bank, and then when you flip that 1,000, take half of that, go put it in the bank. Then you will never have to touch your money again. So that's a master tip that I should have known a long time ago, and I'll be much further than I am now. So that was one of the lows. Once I discovered that was one of the lows for me. But I will never make that mistake again. And like I said, the highs is basically the relationships that I have built being in this resale game. I mean, I have lost some relationships, but I have gained more than I lost. And like the Bible say, some people come in your life for a season. Once that season is over, they move on. You move on. But I can say two people that I'm looking at right now on this panel, we got something strong in common, and I think that it's going to last for a lifetime. So, if nobody else got anything on this topic, then we're gonna move on.
Hey, Buff, it's a dink, something beeping.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that is.
There's nothing over here.
Like a ding, ding, ding going on. I don't know.
Yeah, it stopped now.
No, I mean the air conditioner was on.
I would just add one thing,
but it wasn't dinging.
One thing I would add, Buff, is you have to figure out what your purpose is, right? So a lot of people want money, like they're into money. Like for me, I could go get a job right now, be the general manager of 3 Olive Garden stores and make $100,000 a year. I could do it right now. I've been offered it multiple times. But that's not what motivates me. What motivates me is having my own business. That's what I'm motivated by. I'm not motivated by the money. And it's a huge difference. I saw Glamis said it in the chat. It took her like over 2 years to start seeing profit in the business she was in. If profit and getting money and throwing money and showing money, if that's your thing, then you gotta chase a different road. You gotta go down a different avenue. You gotta go work for somebody else if that's what you want. Um, it's more about, do you want your own thing, that you can be proud of, where you're your own boss and take a significant pay cut doing that, or go chase the money and go work for somebody else. It's kind of like two different roads. So obviously your small business, your the thing that you own could turn into huge profits eventually. But the road to fast money and nice cars and nice vacations, that's working for somebody else. That's how you get that in the beginning. So that's all. That's all I wanted to add.
Can I add one thing too? Cash flow. That's very key to reseller. If you don't know how to stop buying and start listing, you're gonna run out of cash before your money starts coming in. Cash flow is key. That's all I gotta say. I'm just saying cash flow.
Okay. All right, we good, man. I got the wheel up. So let me do a giveaway. Do a giveaway, and then we're gonna get into the reseller 411. See here. Let me see if I can share my screen.
All right, I'm gonna go try.
And I need everybody
try to find something real quick.
All right, I'm gonna need everyone to see if your name is on the wheel. Before we start spinning. Let's see here. Which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Blow it up. Yeah.
Man, I think my CM Punk is different than y'all's, man.
It's different.
Yeah, I'll show mine when you're done. And the two that y'all pulled up, I think mine's different.
All right. That's the wheel. Hey, everybody take a look at that wheel and let me know whether or not you're on that wheel. If not, I'll add you. And also, you got to be here to win. If your name come up and you're not on the live, we're going to move on to the next person. So if you don't see your name, let me know, and I'll add it. I'm going to take the screen down. Say again?
Beaver says she ain't on there. She not on there?
Oh, okay. Add it.
Hello, Resell Dad. I don't think, is he on there?
Yeah, he's on
there. Okay.
I think he's on there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on there. Resell Dad.
All right.
Philly here tonight? Philly Pickers here tonight?
I don't know. I just add them from the prior show. If they're not here, then they can't win. So, anybody else? I just added my Beaver unit on here. I think.
Milton Hester. He said he's not on there. Milton Hester.
All right. Yeah.
He said he's new to the show. Welcome, Milton. What's happening, bro?
Yeah, if you're new to the show, then I'm gonna add you by when you come in, so that's fine. Anybody else?
That's about it. I think we good.
That's it. All right, so tonight I'm gonna do a giveaway. This is one of my giveaways. It's gonna be the Iron Man. I picked it up from Burlington for $7.99. Normally, when they have a Avenger movie or whatever, these things gonna go up. So you may have to sit on it for a minute. But this is the item that I'm gonna give away, and it's the action figure legend, Marvel Legend Iron Man. So, all right.
I noticed you had that little Marvel style intro on your show intro, a little Marvel style with the flipping. Was that? Yeah,
Yeah,
I know that. Yeah.
Hey man, hey, you gotta
Oh,
change it up.
oh, bubbling over there.
You gotta change it up.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel, see what we got for this first giveaway. Yeah, all right.
The show.
Let me make sure I take that off for the next time. Let's see. Spin it again. Landshark Picker. Landshark still in the house.
Congratulations. I don't know. I think he left.
Golf coach said rig.
Hey man, he told me I had to change up my numbers, man. So I went to the wheel. Is Landshark in the house?
Did he leave?
He was earlier.
He must have left.
Did he leave?
I haven't seen him post anything.
All right, we're gonna see.
He gone.
You got to be here to win, folks. Let's go. All right, Glam, go ahead and send me your address and my Instagram, and I get this mailed out to you.
Congrats.
Right.
Might be waiting 3 months, Glamours, but he'll get around.
Nah, man, ain't gonna be no 3 months.
No, it's all
I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna do one at the end of the show. Next up is the Toby Robot Smartwatch. All right, new in the pack. And we're gonna go ahead and spin it. What you getting? I'll be with you and send me your information. I should have it in my Instagram, but go ahead and send it to me again, and I'll get this mailed out to you. Congratulations. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the reseller 411. And like I said, I got one more giveaway for the night. It's going to be a Barbie. Let's see,
right. Hey, hold on. Let me show you my thing real quick.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
This is the first
silver
edition.
box.
The very first one that got released.
Yeah. I seen that one before.
Oh, okay.
I was about to buy it the other night.
Yeah, it got a jacket
Where
on.
you seen it at?
Whatnot?
Where was it?
Huh?
It was on Whatnot.
Oh, it's on Whatnot. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mine's different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine has shorts. Yours has a jacket. Hey, I think my Beaver Una said she had a respin.
She what?
She said the respin.
What's that? What happened?
She said, my Beaver
man, we ain't doing all that. Shay, send me your address and I get this mailed out to you. It's a kid's board watch, so just gift it to somebody. We're not gonna do that. She won it fair and square. So let's go.
She tried to do the rerun, the Whatnot rerun.
All right, we're gonna move on to the reseller 411. And if you haven't been to the show, this is something new that we add. Basically, we're gonna use this particular segment of the show to talk about other reseller channels, give shout outs to other resellers channels if they're doing something that catch our attention, or we're going to do something that covers news with resellers. So one of the talking points tonight is about the return policies for different e-commerce platforms like Amazon, Walmart, eBay, Mercari. I'm not too sure about Posh. I never sold on Posh. You may not be having the same issues with scammers like you have on the other platforms. But we're going to get into it. I want to play this little short video so you all can kind of get the gist of what the conversation is going to be about.
A Charlotte man accused of stealing nearly $300,000 from Amazon. And lawyers say he did it all just through the company's returns policy. They say he engaged in an elaborate return scheme. He's accused of ordering expensive items through Amazon, then starting a return. But instead of returning the item he purchased, they say he would send back a similar item, which was often cheaper or broken, then would either keep the more expensive item or resell the product online. Court documents suggest he did this more than 270 times. And some of the items have some pretty steep price tags. The documents say he bought a $3,500 coffee machine, then returned it, but with a $1,500 one. They claim he also exchanged a $2,700 laptop for a $400 one. And one of the strangest items, a spray paint system. He allegedly kept one that was worth $1,200 and sent back one worth $350. Now, this went on for 4 years, but chances are it probably didn't hurt Amazon's bottom line too much. The company brings in $386 billion a year, which means all of these items make up 0.00007% of their annual earnings. Still, though, interesting story and surprising. Still not clear from those court documents exactly why Amazon finally picked up on this and why it took 4 years.
Well, and also.
All right, so pretty much got a gist of that. And what my takeaway from that video is that Amazon and most of these platforms are not don't have a whole lot of concern with these folks scamming the reseller. If they don't, if they're not pursuing it for their own benefit, you know they're not going to pursue it for our benefit. So that main scam that they was talking about, where he'll take a high-end item and then return a lower-end item and still get his money back and keep your item. I had that happen to me several times. Believe it or not, I don't know if I was talking to a disgruntled worker for Amazon at the customer service seller support, but they told me how to beat those type cases. Now, I'm not going to put it out because it is a little sketchy, but it does work because I tried it. And, like I said, I just don't want to put it out to everybody because, it is a little sketchy, but it works. And I was just surprised that the Amazon customer service told me when it happened to me, because basically what happened, I had a Star Wars helmet that I sold for $95, and they sent me back a used beat up Star Wars helmet, and they said that they received it and it wasn't new. So just keep in mind, if you sell it on Amazon, if you in here, you sell on Amazon, I can just tell you this much of the fact. If you send out, just say a CM Punk, the AEW wrestler that we've been showing all night, in a new package, and they send you back a used CM Punk, you pretty much screwed. You pretty much screwed unless you know what I know. And like I say, I'm not putting that out. But another thing that surprised me about when the reporter said that they are surprised that Amazon letting people do this and haven't caught it, for 4 years. My thing is, as much as these companies have these so-called algorithms that they build for this and that and this and that, you can't tell me that they can't build some form of same type of algorithm to see, what customer is constantly returning stuff or caught up in cases with different resellers because the reseller saying they'll scam them. You can't tell me they can't come up with that. I know they can, but do they want to? Apparently not, because that's just one of the scams that I'm going to speak of tonight. And then I got another one that I'm going to just show you the photo while the other people on the panel talk about what they just saw. Anybody can take it.
Well, with me, I've learned that that strategy on how to win those returns back on Amazon. You taught me that, so I appreciate that. And like I said last week and the week before, knowing to have that knowledge, I pretty much win most of all my cases. But I had someone do that with a 14 cup coffee maker, KitchenAid, when KitchenAid stopped making them. I had found a lot of them just ran stores looking for them, and I had a guy do that to me. He ordered. That's when I was first kind of new on Amazon. He ordered my brand new one, got it back, sent me a whole dirty one. It wasn't even a 14 cup one; it was a 12 cup one. And I talked to customer service, and they pretty much told me I was out of luck. But I didn't know at that time. I didn't know how to use the system. I didn't know what I needed to do to get my money back. So he pretty much got a free $200 14 cup KitchenAid coffee maker. But we deal with scammers all year long, but especially during fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is when they just come out. And if you don't know how to work these platforms, they will get you every time. And Amazon is not gonna do anything. If you see what that happened to them, imagine what they care about you. They don't care about your items, especially when you're doing merchant fulfilled. Imagine if those items that was getting sent back was resellers who has those items inside Amazon. When their return policy, once they receive the item, they just box it back up or slap a label on it and send it straight to you. And that can be 2 weeks later. You know what I mean? It's not right off. So once they get it back, you probably don't see that item within 3 weeks, or longer. And then when you get it back, you have to fight them for your money. And like Buff said, if it's the same item and it's just broken, system is saying, okay, they did send you back the item. It's pretty much your word against theirs, even though they shipped it out. You know what I'm saying? So it makes no sense because they see the item before they ship it. That's what used to always piss me off, because it's like, you actually packed the item. You see that the item is new. When they send it back, you see this item's not new anymore. But they don't check. They just send it back to you. They go through the process and send it back to you. But it's serious.
Yeah, I'm trying to highlight some of the stuff people saying in the chat as well. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully, man, I have my internet straight for maybe about 2 shows from now. So, golly. I just want to comment. Alton made a comment about the warehouse scammers as well. Yeah, I was just reading an article where one of the warehouse managers in Middle Georgia or South Georgia just received a federal time for some type of, I guess they had a whole scam going where they were just stealing high-end stuff out of warehouse and money from Amazon. So, I mean, it's just all kind of craziness going on out here. Best Hall.
Yeah, I haven't had too many problems with scams as far as switching my products out, but the ones I've had to deal with are the customers saying they never got it. eBay is pretty good about it. As long as I can show tracking records showing it was delivered to the address that they provided, it's been pretty easy to win every one of those cases. I'd say what's a scam though, daggum, my wife drives a Tesla. I ain't trying to brag on it, now. But as of this year, it's an extra $200 to register your car if you have an electric vehicle, man. That's a daggum scam right there, bro.
Yeah, that's a scam.
You got an electric vehicle, it's $200 extra to register it now. And I said, well, why is that? I don't know, just a new law they have. Oh, okay. Oh, all right, here you go, I guess, but eBay, man, you know me, I love eBay. It's been good to me for the last 4 years. Haven't had too many problems, but I tell you, it's pretty scary sometimes when I send out, a popular shoe, like let's say like a Panda Dunk, right? It's a real popular shoe. If I send out a brand new pair, I'm always scared that, their rundown ones they've been wearing are going to get sent back to me at some point. But I've been pretty lucky. Never got my item is the most things I've dealt with. And like I said, as long as I show the tracking record that it was delivered, I've won all those cases. So
Can I give you a tip on that? The shoe game when it comes to shoes. I had an authenticator tell me when you on eBay and you selling those high dollar items shoes, they got to come to them to get authenticated, right?
Right.
But before you do that, when you list that item, take down a return. No return.
Yeah, you can, but eBay still has that 7-day policy, right?
Nope.
Item wasn't received or whatever.
They can't do that because this the process that the authenticator told me. He said once it leave you, it comes straight to them, right?
Right.
Once they authenticate it, that item, this item is what it is. They send it straight to the customer. So if you have no returns, once the customer get it, they can't return it.
Right.
This is what you're saying. Said it is.
But see, that's only on certain cases though, because there's times where I'm selling brand new shoes and it's not even getting shipped to an authenticator. You know what I'm saying? Oh. It's like certain brands, certain prices, then they'll ship it to an authenticator.
Right. Cost of the bag.
If I got a pair of $90, Nike running shoes, they're not going to make you send it to an authenticator first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. They'll just have you ship it straight to the customer. So yeah, certain cases with the high dollar ones, yeah, you will send it to an authenticator, and I don't worry about it after that, because then it's going to come with the eBay tag on them and all that stuff, and those are hard to
Yeah, but if you don't put no returns, they can send it back to you.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I got you.
Hey, let me give a shout out.
Fundamentals.
Hopefully, I don't pause. I'm gonna give a shout out to Jeff. Appreciate you coming out. Derek, Fundamentals. Appreciate you coming out, brother. Save here first, Ella. Appreciate you coming out. I think I got Anytime Picker. Did I miss anybody else that jumped in?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
And about fighting those scammers, well, like the last 2 weeks I told you to do, take pictures of your item. Please take pictures of your item before you ship it. High dollar item, not every item, because those high dollar items is going to save you a lot. If you take a picture of the customer's package slip alongside the item, but their name and address got to be clearly visible for Amazon or Walmart to see.
I forgot Resale Daddy. What's going on, Greg? Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, you ain't gotta scam me, Greg, man. Just come to Kentucky, man. I'll take care of you, brother. Come. Bring your butt to the restaurant. I'll hook you up. Hey, Austin got another good one about he won't sell anything that's valued over $200 anymore, just because of the fraud. He said he prefers lower price, smaller items that, which is true. A lot of times if you're selling those lower price items, the threat of fraud goes down. That's true.
Yeah, my wife is scared of that. I told her, man, put that stuff on.
Yeah. I seen a guy gave out a tip on say again. Middleman.
Oh no, I had stopped. You had started. You got that lag.
Yeah, man. No, that's
Go
why I
ahead.
just stopped,
Go
because
ahead,
I don't know
bro.
when you can hear me or not. So I just stopped. Yeah, what I was saying was it was a guy that gave a tip about selling high end goods on these platforms, and he said that what he do is once the order come in, he'll go to Google and Google your address to see, like if you live in a high end area or you in a middle class area or low end area. He said that what will determine whether or not what he would do with that package before he ship it to you. And taking photos, like you said, was one of his things, to take the photos, send it to the customer, let them know this is what you received.
Yep.
See, that's why I've always used
And to put a signature on that package.
I've always used the PO box for my eBay account because try to keep people away from coming to the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You try to track me down, you're gonna end up in a PO box somewhere. So
yeah, but those are some of the things I do too. When I get an item like $200 or more, I Google the address. I do that.
Yep.
Any item like that, I
That's
I
true,
do the same thing.
Or you look at the feedback, like at least on eBay, you look at how much feedback the person has that's buying it. If they only got 2 or 3 feedback, you start getting a little nervous, hands get a little sweaty, like, oh man.
And some of them
if they're up there in the 500-600s, then you can feel pretty comfortable. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah. Some of them have those strange names too.
Yeah.
When I see a strange name, I'll be like, oh no, let me Google them.
Big Daddy Longstroke.
Shout out to Clay Closet. Appreciate you coming out, Clay. Thanks,
yeah, because sometimes they allow you to put any kind of name on there, and I don't believe that Amazon and eBay is checking these people's names, you know what I mean, and their addresses.
Yeah, Beaver is saying something. 'Cause I know Middleman, you believe in that too, about making them sign for it.
Oh yeah,
she'll pay the extra money and make them sign for it.
Yeah,
man, that's let me tell you something. That signature deter a lot of that fraud, because one major thing that those scammers do is say they didn't receive the item. Okay, it shows it's delivered, but I still didn't receive it.
Let me show you an example while we're talking about that as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is a box with the action figure CM Punk that I sent out for $100, and the customer was gonna steal this and say they didn't receive it or whatever the case may be. But once it came in right here where it says signature required, they didn't want to sign for it, so they refused it, and it came back to me. And I learned that I wasn't putting signatures on my packages until I talked to the middleman and his wife, and they put me on to that. And once I started doing that, although I do get some packages back, but at least I get them back.
Yep.
And that helps you too with like some of those guys they'll be looking at the tracking, and they'll see it's at the post office, right? They'll email you and send you a message saying that, hey, why did you put a signature on it? Because there's a high dollar item, and I want to make sure you have your item in hand, and I want you to inspect the item when you get it. So if there's any issues, you will reach back out to myself. Right. That's the message I send to them. So I've had a guy file an A to Z claim on Amazon. Amazon looked at the tracking and rewarded him because it was sitting in the post office for 2 weeks. Right. So what he does, right? Because for some reason they're not thinking the post office will update it if that person comes and get that item, right? So he waits till he wins the A to Z. Even though Amazon got the tracking, I submitted the tracking and all that. They don't do that so much no more now. You know what I mean? They actually give you some leeway and stuff like that, right? So he goes to the post office, gets the item, right? I said, let me check this tracking after he won, right? I looked at the tracking. I saw that he picked up the item and he signed for it at the post office. So I reached out to Amazon again and filed the what's that claim? The I can't think of the name of that claim.
Safety claim?
The safety claim.
Right.
And Amazon rewarded me the money back.
But see, this ties in. This ties into what we talked about with our first topic. Like, these are part of the lows of the reselling business, and things like this is what makes people give up. Right? It deters them from wanting to do this because it happens to them a couple times. They're like, "Oh, everybody's trying to scam me. I'm giving up. I don't want to do it." Like, it's just part of the business. You know what I mean? It's the things that no one really talks about when you see all the flashy stuff. It's like there's this weird, thing that we don't really want to deal with. It's going on in this business, and that's a lot of what people give up. Like, oh man, all these scammers out here trying to get me. Like, it's just part of the business. It's part of the lows, like we were talking about, and it's gonna happen. No matter who you think you are, how good you think you are, what you sell, things like this are gonna happen. You just have to prepare yourself. Run its course, do your due diligence. Do what Buffalo and middleman are telling you to do. You're gonna get through it. It's gonna be all right. It's just part of the lows of the business.
Yeah, it's like some resellers, they got the Chicken Little effect. Man, it's like the first sign of trouble, they running. They ready to quit, and you got to look at it I look at it like big box stores. I mean, people try to scam them every day. People returning stuff every day. So if I get 1% of my items returned, I'm cool.
Yeah.
If I got to deal with a scammer, it's all about what it worth to me. If I paid $3 for an item and I'm selling it for $25, I'm not finna chase you for that all day doing back and forth emails to the platform or calling customer service to report you and all. I'm not doing all that if I know I only got $3 in. So I weigh out those things because I look at my time is more valuable than me chasing literally $3. Even though I know the principle, you could have made 25, but I paid $3.
Right.
I'm not doing that. So I mean, sometimes you have to weigh your battles. With this and figure out what's more important. You getting up over there and do those 25 listings or be on the phone for 25 minutes.
Yeah. There's also a write-off too. So if you don't want to do that, it's a loss. You know what I mean? You can write it off at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But but sometimes I get on my pettiness and I'm coming at you. So,
yeah, and then too about the write-off. You got to make sure you got your paperwork in order. People think because they got a business license, they can go into their CPA and request all this, write-off. But it don't work like that. And then half of the time, some resellers, they don't even know how much inventory they got. They don't even know. It's like I made a Instagram short where I was saying it's inventory time because I got to let the tax man know how much inventory I had left over from 2023. I'm sure most resellers don't do that. And 2 years ago I wasn't doing it, but I was looking at porn stars, and that PAWN stars, and I saw when they was telling the guys to go into the inventory room and inventory all the goods for the year before. so that they can put that towards their write-off. A lot of people don't know they leaving money on the table when they don't do that with your taxes. So it's a lot of things you got to make sure, like Middleman said, you can write off those losses when you lose those products by scammers, but you got to have your paperwork in order too. You just can't go in there and say, oh yeah, I lost 4,000, in goods, but you ain't got nothing to show that you lost 4,000 in goods. All right, let's see. I wanted to show y'all one more
video
photo about a scam, but we kind of covered it. Don't want to beat a dead horse. So we're gonna get into I want Mess Hall before he go to kind of talk a little bit about his restaurant and what he got going on. Because I know when I was up there, last time I was there, he was being interviewed by Fox and CNN News. So I just want him to tell us basically, other than what we see on Instagram, what he got going on with Camo Caravan.
All right, y'all ready? So yeah, business is out of control. It's getting to a point where I didn't think we would be where we're at 18 months in. We've only been open for 18 months. And like I said, this started as just a side project for me. It's something that I always wanted. Originally I just wanted to be a partner in it, man. Just give advice and things that I would do. But now it's like I'm the CEO, head chef, executive chef, marketing director. I'm all of it now. So it's got a lot harder than I thought it would be. But yeah, we're gaining a lot of attention. We were nominated for Best Restaurant Western Kentucky. We didn't win, but the nomination kind of put us on the map. People were like, what the hell is this? What is this? And in the last, 2024 has been awesome. We're 4X in our numbers so far this year. 4X. If you're in any business and you're 4X in what you did last year in the first couple months, that's pretty good. And we're at the point now where we have no choice really but to expand our hours, expand our days, which also means we got to expand our employee pool. So today's Friday. I've had 15 interviews in the last 2 days, trying to hire some people to help us build a team to where we can run more days and more hours. And it's cool because I have a large pool of different kinds of people coming in. I got executive chefs coming in. I got drifters. I got older ladies. I got all kinds of people that can want to come work for us because our vibe is so cool. And Buff's been in the restaurant, so he can tell you we have a really cool vibe, and everybody wants a piece and a part of it. And we just found out today we're also nominated for it's called the Penny Royal Awards. It covers like 7 or 8 different cities along the Penny Royal Highway in Kentucky. We're nominated for Best Restaurant, Best Burger, Best Desserts, Best Dining. So we'll look forward to that. They announced those winners in May. I'll let everybody know, if we win any of those. But it's crazy when you start with a concept 18 months ago in your head, a vision, you got a good teammate, got a good support system, and you turn around, you're getting nominated for Best Restaurant Western Kentucky. It's just crazy, man. It doesn't even make sense to me. But it's getting really like to a point where we want to push our chips all the way in and just go all out for this thing, or just kind of lay back, ride the wave a little bit. Because it's February 23rd, and I'm just waiting for it to slow down. I'm like, okay, this is cool. but it's gonna slow down eventually, right? Like it's gonna slow down, right? And it just hasn't. It's getting busier and busier and busier to where there's 12 people standing outside the door before we even unlock it to let people in. It's madness. So yeah, it's taking up a lot of my time. Unfortunately, I know Buff said it, but a lot of my reselling's kind of been on the back burner. Um, unfortunately, I can't do this show as much as I want to. I had a free night tonight, so I jumped on with you guys. But it seems like, to build your dream and your business, it takes time. It's taken 18 months to get where we're at, but things are bright, man, looking good. If you're ever in Kentucky, man, hit me up on Instagram. I'll take care of you.
Yeah, y'all don't know what y'all missing, man. You got a real chef cooking your food.
Yeah, and the fact that we're veteran owned, we're black owned. My partner is a African American retired Army guy. It's like the heart and soul of American business, man. Like we represent it. So, and it's very important to us. And our community loves us. They've been so supportive. So, yeah, man. We're just trying to see how this thing goes. I'm gonna try to hire some people, which is also hard because you can relate to that in any business. If you're in the reselling business, whatever. I know Buffalo, he has his own way of doing things and he has his own system, and trying to turn that over to somebody else, that's hard, man. It's really hard to give your baby to somebody and just hope that they can complete the project like you can. It takes training, it takes time. It's made me rethink our training program, our recipes, our SOPs. It's like I'm back in the military again, just trying to create all these systems to where success is imminent. So it's fun though. I love it. I love it. And I just want to throw one more thing out there. I was talking about the guys in the green room. I went to a small business summit in Kentucky, and it was probably the best $25 I ever spent. It was $25 to get in. You had some guest speakers in there talking about their small business, where they started, where they're at. And I made a lot of super valuable connections in that thing. We had, and it's not just, it wasn't people that do what I do, but it was people that own businesses that know people that do what I do. And they helped me make that connection. So I linked up with somebody that is a retired restaurant owner. He owned 5 restaurants in Nashville, which is a booming culinary city. He had owned 5 restaurants. 3 of them were super successful. He sold all of them, and now he's just retired, and he makes a living helping others. And he's an Army veteran. So I got linked up with this guy, and we've been talking back and forth through email. He wants to meet up with us, and this is the type of dude that can take you to the next level. You know what I mean? We're just a small mom and pop type dive joint, and this guy was running restaurants in one of the biggest cities, in Tennessee. So anytime you see these little summits or these get-togethers or these hangouts, or you have to attend these things, because you just never know the type of people that you're going to meet and connect with. And I met a guy who gave me a template for the perfect business plan. Now, if you're ever going to walk into a bank and ask for large sums of money, a really nice, thought out, typed out business plan is something you should have with you. And he gave me the key to that business plan. So now I have it. I have a copy of it. So all I got to do is plug and play. Our numbers, our name. I mean, it's just the most invaluable stuff in business. So if you have one locally in your town, your city, or even if it's not, hour or 2 drive, I highly recommend you go to these places, because the connections are there. And the reason they do these summits and these conventions and these get-togethers is because these people want to share their knowledge with you. That's why they're there. So that's it, man. Enough talking about me. I get all sweaty talking about myself. But we're doing good, man. We're blessed.
Hey, you got a bunch of congratulations in the chat, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. Hey,
All
go
right.
to Camel Caravan on Facebook. I know it's old school to be on Facebook, but that's our biggest following. It's Facebook Camo Caravan. Go look at the food we're doing, man. We have a good time.
Right. Is your page on Facebook a business page or a regular fan
Yeah,
page?
it's a business page. It's a business page.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say all that stuff that you're posting, and I'm not saying you're not, but all that stuff you're posting on Instagram, keep posting it on Facebook because
I do both.
Devil Dog Treasure Hunters, he just basically didn't even know what he was doing, but he was kept posting on his business page on Facebook, and all of a sudden Facebook monetized him. He said he get close to $6,000 a month now from Facebook.
Yeah, that's good.
On his business page just for posting all his liquidation inventory.
Oh,
Just showing people or doing his posting his videos over there about the loads that are coming in. So we're gonna go ahead and I got another giveaway. This is my last giveaway tonight, and we're gonna bring the wheel. I don't know, middleman, you still gonna do a giveaway or you change your mind, brother?
No, I'm still gonna do it.
I
Man,
was
my
gonna
word.
change my mind. I'll be like, oh no,
No,
hey
man,
man, hey
no.
bro, that's a high end item right there.
Hey,
Anybody win that one, they should do good. $100 item.
well, I'm
All
getting my inner buff on. Yeah, buff
right, so
all the time.
all right. So this is what I'm giving away. This is one of my Barbies. Let me see if I can just blow this up right quick. Show y'all one of my beautiful girls. Let's see. All right. So y'all know most people that follow me, I got a love for Barbies. It's because it's the first toy that I started selling when I got into the resale game. I didn't know what I wanted to have my niche in, and I just got lucky and ran into a very knowledgeable lady that pretty much just kind of had almost any kind of Barbie you could think of, and she got a lot of high end Barbies as well. We hadn't talked in a while, but she the one turned me on to Barbies. She started to making me learn about Barbies, and one of her deal with me was she wasn't going to sell me any more Barbies until I learned about the Barbie itself, the history and stuff like that. So that's where my knowledge comes from about Barbies. If I ever run across a Barbie that I don't know about, I reach out to her and she schooled me. So this Barbie right here, this is the Holiday Vision Barbie, new in the box. I have probably about 15 of these, so I want to give one away tonight. And as you can see, this Barbie is clean, and you probably can get anywhere upwards of 70 to 80 bucks for it during the holiday season. If you try to sell it now, it's probably gonna get you about $50 or $60. But if you try to sell it around Christmas or the beginning of Q4, this doll should get you around 80 bucks, or you can just keep it. It's up to you. But this is what I'm giving away tonight. So let's see. Share my screen again. All right, I think I got everybody on the wheel. Once again, if you don't see your name on the wheel, just let me know, and I'll add you right quick.
How did them holiday Barbies do this year, Buff? They did okay?
Yeah, I probably sold. So this basically what I did. I tried to experiment with Walmart. Oh, let me take that down. My bad.
Yeah, Allison was talking about the Mariah Carey
Hold on,
one. Did you get any of the Mariah Carey ones?
Barbies?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
get
remember.
it.
I remember seeing that one come out.
Hey, Buff.
Yeah.
Andre Collier say, I don't see my name. He new to the chat.
Andre Corey. Okay.
You see him?
I see him in the chat.
You know,
Yeah.
that's my brother.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
your brother. Okay.
Yeah, one of the
All
brothers.
right, we'll straighten that out. Okay.
Well, he up there in Kentucky.
You better go check out Camel Caravan, man. Missing some good food.
Yeah, tell him to make a trip.
Hey, Dre, you need to go up there to Hopkinsville and check out Camo Caravan. I'll talk to him later.
Yeah, old Hop Town.
Okay.
He been going to Bowling Green to eat.
Oh, they got some good spots at Bowling Green now.
That's what he told me today. He said he found a good spot over there.
Yeah.
That's a college town, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So, all right, he should be added. Now, anybody else? Do I have Alton on here?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, he's on here.
Yeah,
Jeff is on here. eBay. Okay. I think everybody's on here for tonight. So let's go ahead and spin it. And this is for the holiday Barbie. Chris in here?
I ain't seen him all night.
Man, I ain't see that name in a minute. Christopher Nutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was here, I think, the first night. Because I took these names from the last two shows.
Okay.
All right. Are we going to spin again? Hey, she might want it. So all in one package. This is for the wife.
Ooh, rigged.
Hey.
She ain't been here all night. That
she in the other room, brother. She in the other room.
She here when she ain't here.
Hey, but what I'm gonna do, man, because I got some other stuff. I'm gonna do one more giveaway over here. I'm gonna let Middleman go.
This is what you're getting.
And I'm gonna grab this and do one more. Make everybody do everybody right. Let's see, yeah. So Middleman, you can show your item, and then I'm gonna I'll be right back.
Yeah,
you gonna spin it?
Yeah, just a second.
I need this one.
This you see him pump. It's not perfect. It has somebody can get that off. Yeah, it's coming off. You probably get that off. I pulled it out my stash. But you see, blow. If you know anything about wrestling, this item right here, I think the lowest person on on Amazon is $78, but they normally go for $100+. It has some defects. So, but the item, if you are a loose collector, just this without the package is $40.
It look good in the restaurant. I'll put it on the wall. Hey, my Beavers unit, I make a good bowl of cereal too. Just so you know, your boy, the milk to cereal ratio is.
But it is still sealed, so I had one that was signed by him that I won.
What? What
yeah,
not?
man. Yeah. And I sold it. The guy was bothering me about it. and I sold it.
Oh,
And I think I undersold myself. I sold it
yeah.
just $50, and I'm kicking myself. I said, man, I should have held on to that because I think he left wrestling for a while. He got hurt or something. And
Well,
now
he's still with WWE. He just hurt his arm, but
yeah. All right, hey, but this is what you're getting tonight. The CM Punk. A lot of people, you don't see him too many places, but this is what you're getting tonight. He's a $100 item. That's just the item that Buff said got returned. So it's a good item.
all right, let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Mess Hall.
Spin it for Mess
Mess
Hall
Hall.
Wigs.
Hey, Mess Hall.
Yeah.
My wife said she had sent you a message saying, "Can a sister get a burger?" You ain't respond.
Man, I'm still trying to figure it out. I didn't know what to say. Like, I got people.
Hey, put it.
Just trying to I'm trying to figure it out, man. Like, how
Freeze
can I
it and
get?
send it out, bro.
No. Maybe I can send it out in pieces, frozen.
Milton,
you know what I mean? You put it together.
What's them ice packs?
The dry ice. The dry ice pack. I'm still waiting on this banana pudding she was talking about. Talk big game about some banana pudding now. Big game.
Did I put I don't see him, Milton Hester.
You added him on the last spinner.
Did it fall off?
He might have fell off.
Let me add you, Milton. I don't think I put you on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of them on there I haven't seen tonight. I ain't see Bill Bixby tonight.
I think Bill worked different times.
I didn't even see New England Betty Boop tonight. Did she come in?
Somebody might have an auction going on tonight. Let me see. Okay, Milton Hester, I got you on. See.
I'll tell you, once I get my chicken sandwich sauce, I'm working right now with this company in Louisville. They're gonna bottle it for me, and they're gonna make it shelf.
Oh, for real?
They're gonna make it shelf stable. So once I get that done, I'm gonna send all the homies a bottle of it, man, for real.
Let me. You ready, middleman?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. This is for the CM Punk.
Let's go one time for your boy.
Here we go.
Oh, hey, Alfred, well deserved.
Awesome.
Well deserved.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Congrats. Send your information to
them gems all night long, bro.
Yeah, send your information to the Middleman Picker on Instagram. Put your address and name, and I'll ship it out this weekend. Well, ship it out. It'll be shipped out Monday.
All right, we're gonna give away one more action figure. This is Avalanche. This is one of the old school Marvel figures, X-Men. I gave out one of these last week, and this is what I'm gonna do. I got 4 of these, so get one more.
Hey, Resell Daddy, it's your
All
birthday.
Right. Go ahead and spin the
It's
wheel.
I think it was his birthday either.
Who birthday?
I think it was Resell Daddy's birthday recently. I think I saw something on Instagram about it, but
okay, well, happy birthday, brother.
I don't know if it was yesterday or today, but my days get mixed up. Oh man!
All right, here you
Come
go.
On.
Florida girl picker.
Oh,
Come on.
All right. Okay, so y'all should have a box coming. Probably get that Monday, and this one's gonna be sent separate. Let me take this down right quick. I seen a question in the chat from Gulf Coast. Basically, was asking if anybody going to the Nashville meetup.
I'll be there. Mess Hall Diggs will be there.
There you go.
I'll be doing autograph signings, picture, $20, man. Autographs and a picture with your boy.
Yeah. LKL Keith, what's going on, brother? I got to add you to the wheel. I mean, I don't think we got any more giveaways tonight, but you'll be good for next week. Let's see. And what we're doing is we're just adding people as they come back to the show. So, and you got to be present to win. So that's pretty much all I have for us the giveaways tonight. Tonight, let me just do a recap. Basically, we talked about the highs and lows of starting your own business, and we talked about the return policy for the e-commerce platform that you sell on and the dealing with scammers. Mess Hall pretty much talked about Camo Caravan, which is his restaurant, and how they are starting to reap the rewards of the crops that they've been planting. So now it's harvest time, and they're actually, the sky the limit for them. And I can tell you, based off of my visits, and I think I've been there 4 times now, I never had a complaint about the food or the service. Both was top notch. Maybe, because, that's my friend and stuff, and he just, go extra mile. I don't know. But what I have done while I was there, and this is God honest truth, is I observe other customers. And when they come there, it's like a community they are happy to be there. So good eating, good conversation. The environment is great. It's almost like you're in your living room eating. You got a big TV. I mean, whatever type of memorabilia you can think of, he got it in that shop. And I wanted to get him for a couple items, but I did. But what I try to do when I go there, because I know he's a collector at heart, I always try to take him something special. It's not to try to get a free meal or nothing like that, because I always pay, even though he tried to cut me a deal on the bill. But I always try to take him something that he can either add to his own private collection or he can add to the shop. But yeah, if you don't go, you just giving yourself a disservice, because the food is excellent. He got that what you call feel good food, and I would like to eat more. My son would like to eat more. My wife would like to eat more, but we have to control ourselves when we go there. But one thing I can say about Mess Hall, when you go there, he wants you to be comfortable. He's gonna keep the food coming. So that's my spiel about the experience about the Camo Caravan. And all I can say, y'all, is y'all ain't got to go, but I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this: every time I bring Buff something to eat, he always says, "Man, I should have ordered 2 of those." That's Buff's famous line at the Caravan. Man, I should have ordered 2 of those.
Hey man, real deal, man. Stuff be so good, man. Just be good. Hopefully next time I come, I'm gonna bring my grandkids so that they can enjoy some of that food as well. So we're gonna go ahead and close out the show. If anybody else got anything to add,
you ain't got your show until tonight.
No, I don't have any show until tonight, man. I just been really reconstructing the warehouse, so I'm trying to control my spending right now, unless something like unbelievable deal come along. But those squash melons, I mean, they still in the box, man. I haven't even taken those out of the box, so I still got stuff, and what I eventually want to do is start video in the warehouse, and how I operate in there and things I have going on, so I can use that as content for my YouTube page. and let people see, pull the layers back and let people see what I do and how I do it.
Mhm.
Trying to think if I got anything good.
So, Mess Up, you got anything to promote?
No, I think we did enough promoting on the show.
All right.
I think we promoted, baby. We accomplished that mission, dadgummit.
All right.
I'm good.
D Middleman, you good? You got anything going on this weekend?
No, I'm as usual trying to catch up on some of the I guess they call the dead stock. But I think only thing I'm gonna be doing is spending time with the wifey and stuff like that this weekend. So
Okay.
hopefully I have a
Yeah, I
good
got
weekend.
listing going on tomorrow myself. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and close this show out. And one thing I want to tell the chat is that I noticed you all shared the ad for the show, and I appreciate that. I definitely, it definitely wasn't unnoticed. I just want to share that with you all that I did look at Instagram and TikTok, and I seen people sharing the content. So I appreciate that. Thank you all for hearing me out and passing the word along to try to get this show back to where it once was. And with that being said, Buffalo Picker, defend the hustle. See you all on the next show.
Have a good weekend.